name's Mark Johnson, and I coached at the University of Oklahoma for 20 years. I started playing when I was 3 or 4 years old, and it just, from day one, it's just something, I just loved it. And it's just addictive. You know, when you're a little kid and then you're starting to play tournaments and you're traveling and you're meeting friends, and you know, like Paul Lockwood always tells me, it's a sport that everybody plays for life. But overall, it's just getting on the court with the kids. You know, it's just you get out on the court and you toss balls to kids, and many of the balls we toss will be the first ball this kid ever hits. And you see them smile and they're happy and they're enjoying it. And just you do it that day and you leave and we're driving home and you talk about it, and that's what you're thinking about.
The most I love about tennis is my tennis team. I think they're like family to me.
His confidence level has boosted, just his assurance in who he is as a Christian, and being around his friends who also have the same beliefs and they also have the same sport in common. So it's been amazing all the way around.
Small towns need it. They really do. They're looking for something to do. And now with the foundation, I think we've got the opportunity. And I know, Carmen, you've talked, the goal would be to maybe get tennis into all 77 counties at some point, which is a big goal, but it's possible. It may take, who knows, 5-10 years to get to all these places. But we need to try to introduce tennis to the small towns because they really do need it. And you don't know where the next Wimbledon champion's going to come from.
Again, it's a sport where players can play for decades, where in a lot of sports you really can't.
Coach Francis Baxter was a big initiating force, and I think he got together and he and some other men really put it together.
It's our job when we go to these small towns, and it happens.
And welcome in, everyone, to day 2 of the 2025 Oklahoma Tennis Foundation Invitational. You see the information on the bottom of your screen, but it is worth reminding all of you tuning in today. This event, the second largest non-sanctioned prize pool we have of any event in the country each and every season, and thus it is so great to be back at the beautiful Edmond Center Court facility for day 2 of our invitational action. Again, appreciate all of you taking the time to join us here over the course of this weekend, this Oklahoma Tennis Foundation Invitational, bringing together every aspect of the tennis community. It's one of my favorite things we have each and every year because of that fact. If you are looking for pro tennis, you've got that here today. If you are looking for the best of the collegiate realm here in the state of Oklahoma, you've got that available for you today. Of course, we also on the grounds here at ECC, we've got a USTA level 6 going on our back courts to see so many junior players from the Oklahoma tennis community here this week. By the way, we've got adults competing, I believe a 3-5 match indoors here at ECC. This is the home for tennis in Oklahoma here this weekend. Again, touching every part of the tennis community. We keep rolling with our action here today. Of course, right now on your screen, you see 3 of our matches. They're getting loose. Still taking some swings on court number 1. That looks like warm-ups. Again, court number 2, a full formal warm-up. Main draw matches are on courts 3 and 4. I should say our semi-final bouts. And we are still waiting for a few members of the Team Naven to come over. They're actually playing a UTR event in Norman here this weekend. So the Oklahoma team, they played a couple of matches. Now they come over for their invitational action. Again, these 2 teams, though, on your screen. Top seed Mark Mandlik, the 2-time defending champs. And Mandlik this year partnered with Alan Magadan. They take on the Oklahoma State pairing, Charles Valentine, Derek Pham. Men's doubles are first of 5 sets per match, a world team tennis format, total game score. That's what we're watching for most closely. Let's roll the balls out. Let's play some tennis. So again, your format, you see those team scores top right of your screen. 5 sets per match. All of them played to 5 games, all of them no ad scoring. Again, you play a set of men's doubles, then we'll see a set of women's singles, a set of women's doubles, men's singles, and mixed doubles. All of those sets, again, first to 5, tiebreaker at 4 all, total game score, determining who will advance to our final later today. Game point chances for Pham and Valentine, and again yesterday this team Komar, Pham, Valentine, Komar, Lucia Perret. As that one's a ripped line. They needed overtime. Went up big. No, that's a lie. They did not need overtime. They were up 2 games going into mixed doubles. They actually closed things out in mixed doubles, but that match got a little tricky for them. The Cordley sisters winning the doubles rubber. All of a sudden, 40 love becomes 40-30. Meanwhile, we knew they were only going to be about 10, 15 minutes late max. And again, I thank you to our teams. No stink was made. We're all here to have fun. Team Yaven working their way over the 45-minute drive from Norman. They are here, and our second semifinal should get underway shortly. All of a sudden, deciding point coming up. It is indeed an opening hold for the Oklahoma State pairing of Pham and Valentine. So off to the 1-love lead they go. We'll change ends every 4 games here in the team tennis format. Take us over to our outer 2 courts for now. Again, courts 2 and 3. Excuse me, courts 1 and 2. These are back draw matches, but we're playing out every spot, every position, and interesting. They are waiting for a couple of men in this matchup as well, so they're going to start with women's doubles because that's Emma Staker, and I don't recognize that service motion anywhere. Staker partnered with former teammate Ava Catanzarite. They're taking on your other Oklahoma State pairing, Team Epps, so Gracie Epps, Zoe Epps on the far side in doubles there. Over to our semifinal. Again, here's Pham Valentine, the 1-love lead. Yeah, that'll work for Mark Mandlik. Of course, he's been now in the full working world, what, 15 months to be able to just pick up a racket, still get up and go. Again, so impressive. And Mandalik do indeed hold 4-1 love. So it's a new feature that we can show you here on our broadcast. In particular, can show you it on this broadcast here today, the quad box. That's right, we're popping the quads. As you see the action, courts 1, 2, 4, and 1. We'll show you as they're just hitting their final serves. They're just about wrapped up with warm-up. Semifinal number 2 just about ready to set. You see it'll be Carlson and Taco, the Tulsa pairing. Jan Laside and Naveen. 1-all in our other semifinal. All 4 matches, though, officially underway. You see they're starting with women's doubles on court 1. Pop in on one of my favorite doubles teams here this weekend, the team of Stewart and Hahn. Unconventional pairing. Obviously, Max Stewart, former Oklahoma Sooner, now Oklahoma State Cowboy assistant coach. Pretty sure he's gone from playing with Nathan Hahn on the same team to coaching against Nathan Hahn over these last couple of seasons. Now he's back on the same side. Slow start for these two yesterday, but they did find their footing. They'll take on the veteran pairing, Knott Watling. I was talking to these two. Nathan Hahn got the call in singles yesterday. Again, not a ton of singles reps for either of these two men of late. Max Stewart said, no, today I'm taking the call. I'm going to throw a set out there. So looking forward for that one here in our opening match. It's a Max Stewart hold 4-1 love and a big fist bump to the sideline as well. They're having fun, no doubt. So over we go back to our 2 semifinal matches. Again, court number 4, court number 3. As the action gets underway. Carlson. Taking on Oklahoma's Laside and Naven. Again, apologies. I know you hear that wind ripping in the background. Going to be a feature, I suppose, of our morning session. That said, as you can also see, not a cloud in the sky. A beautiful day for tennis. point chances to keep us on serve at 2-all, and you're never going to see a ton of separation, right? In a no-ad, up to 5 set of men's doubles, as indeed, Mandalik and Magadan do hold for 2-all. Got their break point chances. The first fought off, 3 more to go. Carlson and Taco finding the deuce point hold for 1-love. Off and running indeed. Mandalik and Magadan do indeed grab the break. Carlson calling the serve wide. I think I agree. break after facing break points themselves. Let's see Carlson and Taco do indeed break for 2-love. So out in front they go, Magadan. Mandlik serving, and again, take it to the quad box here, show you the action across the board. There you see, bottom left of your screen, Epps, 2-all. The Epps sisters taking on Staker and Catanzarite. Love for the team of Hahn and Stewart as well. A much faster start. Down in Mandlik, as you can see, 2 points away. Ooh, my apologies. C-Day in trouble. And again, they played a match already this morning over in Norman to have to make that drive, hop out on court. It was always going to be tricky as Hahn and Stewart break point chances for 4-love. Stewart 4-love, Staker, Catanzarite 3-2, but again, they are on serve, and they're starting with the women's doubles as a couple of players coming over from Norman. Took them a second, but again, they are now here. We'll have men's doubles coming up shortly. Just a little bit of a reinvigorated format, a different look today, as again, your reminder, 5 sets per match. All to 5, all no ad scoring, all tie breaks at 4-all. Total game score determines our outcome, so a big lead for the pairing of Hahn and Stewart as they look to close things out. Even if you lose a set 5-4, that's chalk. That's essentially negligible. Staker and Catanzarite grab a break, and I believe, no, is it break? No, they grab a break, and with it, they will serve for the set, so it's crunch time. Either Nate Hahn or Max Stewart, can't see him on the far side, but they are serving for that set, court number 2. On court number 1, indeed, Staker, Catanzarite break. Mark Mandalik serving for it as well, so let's do this. There's your quad box look. That's all 4 matches. Let's go full screen here as again. Team captain Mark Mandalik looking to make it back to back to back titles at this event. Well, good to know some things don't go away, right? That first serve, first forehand combination that won him oh so many matches. While competing for the University of Oklahoma, sets things up here. It is a match point coming up. 3 of them here for Team Mandalik. Smooth. Real smooth. The opening hold on the board. Excuse me, the closing hold on the board. The opening set now on the board for Team Magadan and Mandalik. 5-3, so a 2-game lead coming out of men's doubles. Of course, next up we'll have the women's singles. Will it be Lucia or Nas? Yesterday they played Lucia. Did Team Komar in the singles rubber for Team Mandalik? I would be shocked if we don't see Julia Garcia Ruiz out there doing battle once again. 5-3 Team Mandalik, the early lead. We'll go to a triple box, show you our remaining matches, and apologies I missed it, but Hahn, Stewart. 5-love opening set. Talk about separation. So Carlson and Taco holding on to that single break lead. Staker and Catanzarite close out a 5-2 set on court number 1. So Staker, Catanzarite give Team Staker the lead. Right now it's Team Staker, Team Quarterly, Team Mandalik. The Oklahoma ties off to a strong start here on day 2. Clinical. Really nice coverage from Lucide and Naveen, but Carlson and Taco getting forward. And given that we've got matches, I don't know why I kept it on our screen. I apologize. Now it should be all caught up. There we go again. Now then, 1-4-15 love serving on the near side. It's a good kick serve to get you out of trouble. Certainly these two have been playing together. And by the way, you hear the noise. Love that. Love to see so many fans driving in from Norman. Of course, we've also got a bunch of fans built into an event like this. Level 6 USTA event here on the grounds. Adult tennis being played here as well. It's just, this is the place to be. If you're a member of the Oklahoma tennis community here this weekend, this is the place to hang out. You'll see it all. Yeah, that's textbook 1-2. And a little leap for the emphatic finish as well. So there it is, a hold to keep things narrow. But look, a 5-2 men's double set is about as good as you can hope for. A single break. You protect your serve. They haven't faced a break point since the opening service game of the match. I believe it will be Taco on the far side serving for it. Can they find a way right here? Again, no doubt getting to hang out with these two. There is a thorough enjoyment whenever they have the opportunity to compete alongside one another. This is going to be a team in Norman this year. No doubt about it. And a big look now on a second serve return coming up. Has to do something with this. Had the space, but look how tightly snug he was to that net tape. All he had to do was pinch over ever so slightly, and just like that, squares the volley. Deciding point, match point coming up. Textbook. Exceptional return. The lob easy. Excuse me, the lob, the up. All right, people are here to support their Sooners. I love it. We are back on serve 3-4, and again, to show you the action elsewhere, women's singles play officially underway. Emma Staker versus Gracie Epps. Had to have seen that at least once last year, right? Meanwhile, look at this. Ivana Corley out on court. Going to be the first time in a while she's gotten some singles action. Excited to see that. Yeah, she'll take on the big hitting lefty Zoe Hammond. Of course, don't forget about our other semifinal. Show that one to you as well, where over on court number 4, the action's now underway. Garcia Ruiz indeed going to face Lucia Pyre. That could be a matchup later this season. Well, it really depends where each of them fall in their respective lineups. Again, get you back over to our consolation courts 1 and 2 in a moment. In the meantime, let's lock in on 3 and 4. So good from Bruno as he runs into the crowd to celebrate as well. I wish my hips still worked like that. That fluidity, the quick change of direction. The only thing more impressive than the first move, the secondary poach. Missed that one? Indeed, he did. So 2 more game point chances for Lacide. Apologies again for that wind on court number 4. It is healthy. They will go indeed to a tiebreak, and remember, it's a different format for these tiebreaks. First to 5, win by 1, 2-2-2-3. The format on serve. I stand corrected. This may be a deciding point, match point. Indeed, I do stand corrected. So Garcia Ruiz has the 1 love lead. Let's go full screen. Deciding point, match point here. Five, 3, Carlson, Taco. The exact start this Tulsa team was searching for. And I will say it, in our first 2 years, we have never had an all-Tulsa squad reach the final. Might this be the season? 5-3, Carlson, Taco, grab it. All right, we'll take you back to a triple box, show you what's happening elsewhere. Women's singles play underway, court number 4. Going to put that on our big screen, of course. Again, Garcia Ruiz, an early break point. Excuse me, not a break point, but an early look in a return game. Meanwhile, again, you see Corley, Hammond officially underway. Ivana Corley, the opening goal, 4-1 love. Gracie Epps, 2-1 break lead in her set. She's taken on Emma Staker. Sooners here, Sooners there, Sooners everywhere. A couple of Cowgirls on screen as well. Zoe Hammond, senior for Kentucky, preseason top 25, I believe, player in Division I women's college tennis. Of course, the last time we saw Lucia Repeating on your screen now. We saw her play All-American, so we have seen a tournament since, but of course was a part of that undefeated regular season, national indoor championship winning, #1 seed at the NCAA tournament campaign for the Oklahoma State Cowgirls in 2024. Of course, she goes down in the first game of her round of 16 match against Tennessee. Team was really never able to recover after that. So a year later, it's just great to see her healthy. Year and a half later, healthy, fit, out active and playing once again. But of course, a tough ask. This is a taste of elite competition now as she takes on Julia Garcia Ruiz. Ruiz racing out to the 2-love opening set lead. One Epps out in front. They might have made a substitution. Hold on, let me do a little quick peek. They did make a substitution. 3-1 Gracie Epps out in front. I believe out goes Epps. Yeah, in comes Ava Catanza, right? I love it. That's the fun of this format, is you have the opportunity for substitutions. Get to double down on the team aspect. Evidently that score line was incorrect, and now it's 3-1 Gracie Epps coming off the deciding point. Two-love Ivana Corley lead. Max Stewart out to give his teammates some love. Nate Hahn out as well. Again, they were looking to rebound. A tough loss for Team Corley. Knocked out. Really fun match, competitive the whole way. Team Komar yesterday. Speaking of Team Komar, they're in some trouble. They dropped the opening doubles, and now Garcia Ruiz a chance to race out to a 3-love. Does exactly that. Ace T. I'll say it again. We saw her go Ace T yesterday, deuce side. Now she's going Ace T on the ad. She's in her serve bot era. The senior playing some good ball here in the fall. 3-love out in front she goes. here. Garcia Ruiz can put this one away, find herself over the finish line, and yet game point chances here for Lucia to get on the board. Game point chances for Hammond. No longer Staker, but Catanzarite as well. Catanzarite does hold for 2-3. All right, feels a little match pointy, so let's go full screen to it. Or yes, I hear that wind ripping. I do apologize for that. It's just one of those days here in Oklahoma. Change ends. Let's check in on everything. As again, right now, action underway on all four courts. We like that Epps Catanzarite match, I guess, so much we're going to show it to you twice right now. That's on me. Hand up, but of course, singles action getting underway over on court number 3. Again, women's singles battle on court 3 in our semifinal. Oyalomo Quadre. Ooh, taking on the former top 400 player in the world in Akalova, maybe current top 400. That's a great battle. So onto our screen it goes as it gets underway, and again, as you can see, we have reached the women's singles portion of our battles. 5 sets played. Starts out with the men's doubles. Now we move over here to the women's singles sets. All these sets still 1st to 5, no ad scoring. All right, we're gonna lock back in again on court number 3 and 4, or our two. These are our 2 semifinal matches, courts 3 and 4. Bottom right of your screen, and by the way, you see all the team scores. 7-1 lead for Team Carlson. Oh no, Team Corley. Excuse me, that's not Carlson. Team Corley 7-1 up on Team Watling. Yeah, Garcia Ruiz is just playing good ball. First Saturday of the month. That's what you hear in the background. Tornado siren. It works well here in Edmond, of course, perhaps signaling the start of our semifinal round action. Now everyone in the community can know this is the place to be. Edmond Center Court. Alex Gruskin here. Oyalomo Quadre, of Team Naven, she's got a little work ahead of her, of course, as her doubles team, a 5-3 set going the way to Tulsa, going against them. Going to Tulsa against Team Quadre. The echo of the tornado siren just a bit too much, so let's stay full screen here. Team Mandlik, the 9-4 lead on Team Komar. You see it top right of your screen. Julia Garcia Ruiz trying to close things out, and boy, again, the prospect of overcoming a 6-game deficit. Tricky. Very, very tricky. We go. Let's see what's going down. As you see the One Love break point chance for Quadre. It's a hold from Akalova, a fist pump to the sideline. 1-all, all leveled in our women's singles set. Meanwhile, can Garcia Ruiz make it a 5-1 set, extend her team's lead to 10-4? Lucia saying, not yet. Game point chances. Let's go full screen to him. That's the best version of the soon-to-be senior. Or I guess already senior. We've started the school year, haven't we? It's October 4th. Narrows the deficit to 4-2. Still Garcia Ruiz to serve for the match. And again, just to show you everything we've got out on court right now. Credit to Ava Catanzarite. Subs in on our outer court, levels things at 4, on court number 1, excuse me, levels things at 4 apiece. So it'll be a tie break on court 1 to decide our women's singles Again, first to 5, win by 1. Akalova, a little look back at Quadre 3-2. Ivana Corley out in front as well. So now that you've seen everything, let's show you 2 matches closest to the finish line. Going to bring back court number 1 here. And yes, again, apologies for that ripping wind in the background. Team Stick, I believe, was down 3-love? 3-love here in singles. Are right, subbing in right around, I believe, that 2-love service game and going right to work. Again, just really has not made any. I don't want to say not made any, but the unforced error count has been so marginal. Well, you got to throw the come on out there just in case. Ava Catanzaro tries to sell it. No success, so Epps out in front 3-1, 2 points away. Match points, both screens. So a little bit of a slow clap breaks out to your left. Julia Garcia Ruiz looking to extend Team Mandelik's lead to 10-5. Gracie Epps, 3 match points, excuse me. She'll have all final 3 points on her serve as well. Gracie Epps 5-4. As you saw, Garcia Ruiz close out the 5-2 win. Team Mandlik now out in front, 10-5. It's a heck of a performance for Ava Catanza, right? Asked to substitute in. That is never an easy task, but Gracie Epps gets the call in singles today. She might have called her own number, said Zoe, her younger sister, her teammate here this weekend. Sit this one out on the sidelines. I got it. Epps, 5-4. The rising Oklahoma State Cowgirl Junior takes it. All right. So what do we still have left on the board? To the quad cam we go. As you saw, Garcia Ruiz close out her victory. Epps closes out her victory. Yeah, I'm in. Ivana Corley. Throw this one on the scoreboards. I did not see coming today. It's just getting forward, being aggressive, making Hammond uncomfortable. Playing at her pace as always. Ivana Corley's got 2 match points. Match point number 1 fought off. Here comes match point 2. Meanwhile, of course, I do want to show you. 2-all, Quadre Akalova. You knew that one would be good. One of my favorite sets we're going to get today. So, of course, we'll be sure to lock into it a little more closely here. But let's go back full screen. 2-4 deuce. Ivana Corley, single specialist, been saying it for years. Now, of course, Corley focused on building that doubles ranking with her sister, Carmen. They are both very near the top 100 with the success they have seen, but older sister does what the younger one could not. Ivana Corley grabs a dub. 5-2, she takes the single set again. I laugh because I know, talking to Carmen on this broadcast yesterday, they were playing tie breaks, like one 7-point tie break every day for some singles preparation. Ivana getting the job done here today, a job well done. As on the near side, again, the transfer to Oklahoma for her final season on the job, Onyolomo Quadre will be asked to fill the role of an Emma Staker and Alina Sheherbanina. The Sooners try to pick things up right where they left off last season. Again, National Indoor semifinalist, top 10 just about all season long. I see our women's doubles players getting loose. I see Anastasia Komar, Lucia Pirate to your left. Again, that'll be men's doubles time now on court number 1. They went a little reverse order for us. Meanwhile, game point chances here for Quadre. Again, probably the best player in college tennis you haven't watched play a match yet. Yeah, big serve and a big spot for Quadre. Grabs the 3-2 lead. Quick quad box, and we're coming back. Again, this is what's going on everywhere. You see Brax, Gadecki, Valero Harazaki getting loose on court number 1 on court number 2. It'll be the Corley sisters taking on the pairing of Zoe Hammond, Martina Zarullo. And of course on court number 2, we'll put that one top right of your screen, excuse me, court number 4. Wind ripping, of course, once again. It's Garcia Ruiz, Guzman going to take on Perrin Komar. All right, everywhere else is warm up. So again, we're going back full screen to court number 3. No, loose. It's a look. A look certainly for Quadre. Again, her team down 2 games overall coming into this. So can she grab the set at a minimum, try to level things here going into the back half? Another one? Had to have been. Body language says it all as Quadre breakpoint chances for 4-2. She breaks. She'll not only serve for the set, she'll serve to give her team the 1-game lead. Every swing is just so casual, so easy. You're never sure when's Quadre going to accelerate. And really nice in and out of the corners there still. Bakalova confidently struck, first break point fought off. Quadre breaks. Offered a bunch of gifts in the service game. What was that, a 3 double fault game for Akalova? Quadre won't complain. She'll grab it. With it again, she will serve for the set. I want to show you again the action elsewhere. You see they're just about ready to roll on court number 1. They're just about ready to roll on court number 2, and they are officially rolling. Women's doubles underway in our other semifinal. Oklahoma State game point chances for One Love. Back over the we go. Quadre serving for her set. Yeah. Pushed it a little long. I'm so fascinating. So fascinated to know what is the Oklahoma coaching staff's plan with Quadre. Not going to get her for that long, but what's the next step as she looks to perhaps prepare herself for a pro career? Easiest ball in the rally. Feet just weren't there. That's a little better from Akalova. .1530 is again show you the quad box. Corley sisters taking some serves. By the way, they're going to be competing here next week, participating in the 100K here in Edmond. Of course, this invitational setting off what I like to refer to as the Oklahoma swing. Perfect from Quadre, as of course you've got this invitational. Next week, the WTA 100K event here in Edmond, or ITF 100K event, excuse me, and then of course, doubleheader in Norman. Believe that action starts October 18th, all the way through to the 24th, 25th range. Come on, don't do this to us. Not 4-2-30. Oh, there it is. Well, it's a no-brainer. It's an easy little scoot forward. I might be able to show you that one more time. We do have our replay back up and functional. Look at that. It's not exaggerated racket speed. It's just smart strike to a big target. That one a little loose. Thoroughly intrigued by Quadre's game. Of course, they'll shake hands. Quadre 5-2. It gives Team Yaven the first lead for them of the match. Drop the men's doubles 5-3, but with the 5-2 lead here, you guys can do games. 8-7 lead for the Oklahoma-centric team. All right. Take us back over to court number 4 now. Well, yeah, it would really help if we had the right setup, right? And now you'll get to see that court 4 action. There we go. And remaining a factor, Garcia, Ruiz, and Guzman. Ooh, they got the break for One Love. Boy, a big set here, and they can pack their bags, book the trip to a 3rd straight final. Love Garcia Ruiz Guzman do indeed consolidate their lead. So again, apologies. I know that wind is ripping. Try to show you some other action in the meantime. Camera's hopefully a little bit more favorable. There you see men's doubles, a little out of order, of course, but it's now underway on court number 1. Brax, Gadecki. Taking on Malero and Harazaki again. Overall team scoreboards bottom right of your screen. You see Team Corley, they're up 10-2 headed into women's doubles. They're feeling real good, that 9-8 lead. Team Staker leading Team Epps. That's the top left of your screen again, 9-8 going into this men's doubles. It's a great serve. Down the tee, and again, this is our semifinal. Let's go full screen. Great to see Donna Guzman back here out on court competing. Yeah, it's just not going to work. Again, you sit that ball up at this level. Yeah, that volley's getting smacked away. Team Mandlik, you see out in front, trying to secure their spot in a 3rd consecutive final. Garcia Ruiz at the net, Donna Guzman here serving. It's an easy first serve. To a big safe target. Believe that sets up 3 game points. Indeed, it does. Guzman, Garcia Ruiz looking to stay ahead. A little bit of a miss, hit a great return there, and that's got to be Komar there playing the deuce side, right? She's always on the deuce side. And indeed, that does look to be the case. Remember, they'll change ends after this game. Donna Guzman looking to keep it a break lead. No, not to be, not yet at least. Deciding point coming up. They do break back for 2-all. Apologies, wanted to make sure all of our cameras are set, and indeed they are. So as they get ready to launch women's doubles over on court number 3. Quadre, Galaney taking on Akalova and Suarez. Following the singles victory again, team Bruno Naven and his Oklahoma teammates. One game lead, 8-7 overall. Nope. Yeah, 8-7 overall. Easy hold for Harazaki. And it's the Oklahoma Sooners. 3-1 break lead consolidated. Let's go triple box. Show you A, show you B, show you C screens. Women's doubles finally get ready to rock and roll on court 3. You know, we're going to have that one probably by itself for a while. So in the meantime, let's go to a little double box here. Actually, you know what? I lied. We're going to go back to the triple, but I want to show you that men's doubles action as well. Big hold 4-3 all crunch time in what is a must-have stretch. Not just this set, they got to take singles as well. Otherwise, that deficit just could continue to balloon. By the way, Team Corley, 12-3 lead. Talk about a response. As yes, I do hear that wind picking up once again. My apologies for that. Haven't spent a ton of time. Let's go enjoy the Corley sisters. Arguably, if not, certainly one of the 100 best teams we have in the world. Maybe inside that top 50 doubles duos as well. This is Ivana serving here on the near side. Yeah. It's routine. Not only doing that today, you imagine we'll see that next week during the 100K as well. All right, we got to hop over to court number. Did we miss it? We did. That's on me. Hand up. Garcia, Ruiz, and Guzman breaking. So let's go full screen. This is a semifinal. That's why we're doing it. I know the volume can be a little hit or miss on this court. I do apologize for it, but Donna Guzman going to serve on the far side for the set. And dare I say again, oh, that's so good from Donna. They won women's singles. They won men's doubles. They're up. All right, I'm telling you. Freshman year, Garcia Ruiz wouldn't make that volley. As leaps and bounds improved over her time in Norman. Heck, I remember seeing her for the inaugural version of this event right before her sophomore season. You could tell a leap was impending. And she's taken that leap and run with it ever since. So impressive. I don't know what you do. When even the lobs are falling good, you're just in trouble. Donna Guzman, Julia Garcia Ruiz. Match points for the set. Well, someone's humming in the background. I promise that's not me. I also can tell you, Garcia Ruiz, Guzman, give Team Mandalik some breathing room. Another set for the defending champs. They take this one 5-3. Magadan up next in singles. Believe he's going to be facing Derek Pham. So lead extended all 3 sets thus far going the way of Team Mandalik. 3 sets down, 2 to go here on court number 4. We'll take us back over to our other semifinal, of course, court number 3. Fast start for the team of Quadre and Galaney. 2-love, 30-love is a little triple box action. And in fact, let's see if I can get there in time. Indeed I can. Here are match points for the Oklahoma pairing, Malero, Harazaki. No way. Catan's right and Staker ready to celebrate. Yeah, that was magical. 5-2, Malero and Harazaki take it. Team Staker, they've got themselves a lead. You see Team Mandalik's up 7 as they head into men's singles. I clicked the wrong button, wanted to show you the replay one more time. Let's see it. Oh, it did find good. Unbelievable from Malero. Just a little instinct, a little flick of the wrist. Team Staker extending their lead. Let's go to a little split screen action. We'll go check back in on that men's singles action in a moment, but to the left of your screen, Galaney, Quadre. A name too healthy for the size of the scoreboard, nevertheless up 3-love. Quadre may be obstructing the 3. That is certainly a 3. It's now all of a sudden a deciding point. Break point chance, dare I call it a de facto match point for the Corleys. 3-1. They're changing ends on court number 3. Corley's did get that break, of course. They'll serve for it. Let's go full screen. Why not? Zarillo, just a few words for, of course, her fans, and maybe no one has put more fans in the stands this week than Marty, who, of course, teaching pro here at the Edmond Center Court facility. Always appreciative of her enthusiasm, her energy. It just raises the level of everyone around this event. All right. Corley's 5-1. And boy, again, lopsided nature of this scoreline. Yeah, you got 2 sets left, of course. Men's singles, mixed doubles, but it is going to be quite the deficit to have to overcome. And one more time, welcome back in, everyone. Alex Gruskin here. It is our second round of this 2025 Oklahoma Tennis Foundation Invitational. I've been to a lot of tennis communities. Pride myself on the fact that, again, we here at Cracked Racquets like to cover all levels, all aspects of this sport. If every community had an event like this, if every state had an Oklahoma Tennis Foundation, boy, would our state be in our sport be in a healthy position. And again, I cannot credit enough Bill Towler, Carmen Bond, Lisa and Dave Minahan, the job that they do each and every season for this Oklahoma swing. Starts with the Invitational, 100K next week, 25 and 35K in Norman in 2 weeks. Brax Harazaki underway on court number 1. I apologize, we brought back court number 4. It decided to bring the wind with it. Derek Pham, Alan Magadan, singles action officially underway, but we're going full screen. They started a little late, but they're playing catch up fast. And this is a chance for some serious separation for Team Naven. And I always say in an event like this, it's not about the men, given the format, the style of play. Men, you're lucky if you get a single break, right? Especially men's doubles. Like anything more lopsided than 5-3 just straight up doesn't happen. It's the women who create separation in this sport. And again, the job from Omulonwo Quadre comes out sure thing in the singles. Her and Galaney now. What has this been? 15 minutes, 4-1-30 all. They're 2 points away. Make it a match point. Boy, we may have 4 mixed double sets simultaneously if things break correctly. Men's singles still to be played, I believe, on every court. We didn't compromise the order that much anywhere. Quadre, Galaney. 5-1, they take it. Look, Galaney was excellent with Gloriana Nahum last week at ITA All-Americans, but if they're tuning in, Coach Cobra, Coach Cohen, you might have just found a doubles pairing here this week. Galaney, Quadre, 5-1 out in front. To the quad cam we go. Again, show you everything we've got here on the grounds right now. Singles warm-ups underway. Max Stewart gets the call. He's going to take on Ashley Watling, just a couple of college vets. Sneaking in an OAD set of singles. Meanwhile, bottom right of your screen, you see Brax Harazaki. Already rocking and rolling, and in fact, let's go over to our 2 men's singles matches that have already started. Ian Brax serving here on the near side, the rising Oklahoma State sophomore. Brax out in front. 2 Love does put the hold on the board. Again, I just think Brax immensely talented. I love the forehand as a weapon. course, a big season coming up for Derek Pham, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Again, Pham's going to be asked to step into a top role. Right, his first 2 seasons, he had Tyler Zink to lean on. He had Alex Garcia. He had Isaac Becroft. That generation of Cowboys all graduating. So now it's on guys like Pham, Brax here on your screen to help push that team to the next level. Did they change sides incorrectly? Is our scoreboard off? Not sure. 2-Love 30-15 though. It just sounds a little different, that Brax forehand, as he connects, holds for 3-Love. A must-have set for Team Epps. Again, looking across the board right now at our overall scoreboards. All of this can be followed, of course, on Ion Court. Team Corley's got a 15-3 lead, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that one's probably good. How about this with this 3-Love lead? 14-10's become 14-13 on court number 1. Of course, the battle between Team Comar, Team Mandalik, it is a 15-9 lead for Team Mandalik, so they're sitting pretty comfortable. Not Team Corley comfortable, but obviously a look at a 3rd consecutive final. Must have popped the string there. We're going to pop a quad box for you. As again, we show you the action across the grounds. You see Lacide Carlson just about ready to roll there. Meanwhile, how's Stu doing? Max Stewart again in action. They're just about ready to rock and roll again. Stewart, the 1-Love lead, excuse me, as he takes on Watling. That's going to be a really fun match. Ashley Watling, again, another pro from the area. There will be plenty of fans here to enjoy him today. Becomes a tough question. Which of these matches do we watch? Can afford to go full screen. Let's go full screen. I'm really liking this Brax Harazaki match. We'll go full screen to it. Breakpoint chances coming up. Do we call them de facto match points? Some scholars would argue yes. A chance here for some serious separation for the rising Oklahoma State sophomore. That's two. Victor right, Emma Staker committed. They feel that scoreboard slipping away. Again, a massive moment here for Harazaki to keep his team ahead. Forehand's just a weapon. I don't know how else to describe it. Downhill tennis from the sophomore Ian Brax. I mean, come on. Not much you can do there if you're Harazaki. Brax out in front. And he may have just leveled this match at 14 apiece. I think he did. All right. So more drama for Team Staker, of course. They played our lone sudden death tiebreak yesterday, knocked out by that Team Carlson Tulsa team. Speaking of which, Team Carlson finds themselves in trouble. They are down 13-8 overall as they head into men's singles. Team Mandalik a 16-9 lead. As you see, Magadan, Pham, 1-all. Watling and Stu are rocking and rolling. Again, we're going to hold here. Let's hold for the end of Brax Harazaki for love furthest along. Was it good? May have even been so good.
Come on, that ace! That ace! That's it! Joe. Stay big, buddy, stay big. Let's go.
Match points coming up. That really was good. Very clean performance from Ian Brax. Takes care of business. 5-love grabs it. All right. Just like that, Team Epps is very much back in the fight. Again, Alex Gruskin here. It's crunch time. Mixed doubles, the only remaining set there. Meanwhile, you see our other 3 matches in men's singles. Team Corley's got a healthy lead on court number 2. Similarly, Team Mandlik, a healthy lead on court number 4. This one on your center screen's frisky. After a truly brilliant performance from Onyolomo Quadre, MVP of the day in my opinion thus far, the 2 matches she played, singles, doubles, it was all business. Because of the strong performance from Quadre, Team Naven actually back out in front now. They've got a healthy lead, 14-8. Not insurmountable, but healthy.
healthy pace here on court number 3 as Carlson does find himself a hold for 1-all. Pop back over to court number 4. Oh, yeah, why not?
That's a really good pass from Magadan. Pham just didn't commit to closing. Too much space between he and the net. That one got on his feet real fast. So Magadan finds a deuce point hold for 2-all. Yeah, you see the frustration from Derek Pham given the deficit right now. Team Komar, of which Pham is a member, currently trailing overall. 17-9 here. 17-10, excuse me. Yes, we still have the overtime system. Of course, mixed doubles will be available to them, but 7 games is healthy as they switch ends. You see, let's go over to, again, court number 2. Have either of these guys played a ton of single sets probably over the last, I don't know, 5 years? No. But Max Stewart, now the Oklahoma State assistant men's tennis coach, taking on Ashley Watling. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Stewart getting forward, sets up a deciding point. They stay on serve on 4. On serve on court number 3, you gotta love Takeshi Tako serving as de facto coach today for his teammate Carlson. Tunes, of course, jamming in the background. We try to make this a fun, festive atmosphere here, this Oklahoma Tennis Foundation Invitational. All right, all due respect, let's go back over to our two main draw semifinal matches. Not main draw, but our two semifinal matches. Laside 2-1. He's got a little bit of a look in the service game of Carlson. They are very much on serve, where Magadan has not a little bit of a look. He's got a straight up look. Breakpoint chances coming up here for Magadan as you hear the wind picking up once again. Magadan and Laside each grabbing the breaks they need. Quick quad flex. As again, we'll get back to the action there. You see mixed doubles underway. Here's the scenario. Going into that mixed doubles. Team Staker up. No, excuse me. It is all square. 14 apiece now as Gadecki and Epps grab that opening game. So, oh, excuse me. Team Epps is up a game. So it was all square going into mixed. Winner of the mixed double set, very simple. They're going to be walking away with the W here today. A shot to play for 5th place later this evening. Bottom left of your screen, all due respect to Team Watling, but it's all Team Corley. They've got a 16-3 lead. You see on the top of your screen, Team Laside. Singles player for Team Yaven. They've got a big lead. 16-9 overall now with Laside up 3-1 there. And again, you look for Team Mandalik, 18-10 overall lead. So might just be an all-Oklahoma final. Should our trend line stay as is. Want to hold in the quad box just for one more moment. Bottom right of your screen, a massive moment as Epps Gadecki try to establish momentum for themselves. They get the break back. We're going to go back to the split screen again, top of your screen right now. It is windy out there, but you do see Magadan, Laside extending, and dare I say, for Laside, game point chances to consolidate the break.
Laside does indeed consolidate for the 4-1 lead. What about Magadan? Yeah, Allen's been playing some good ball here this week, but Derek Pham stepping into the forehand. Take a full screen as it's a deciding point, a pivotal one. Dare I say, if Derek Pham can't grab this one, I don't know the pathway back for Team Komar here. Massive deciding point coming up. Big serve to a big spot. Magadan finds the hold, and with it, Team Mandlik commanding position. So one more time, let's flex the quad box for all of you just to show you where things stand. Mixed doubles underway. On court number 1, again, Gadecki, Abs, Harazaki, Catanzarite. It's this simple. Winner of the mixed doubles set, they're winning the match. Bottom left of your screen, Max Stewart getting some singles run in. The Oklahoma State men's tennis assistant, the former Oklahoma Sooner player. He and his team, Team Corley, out in front comfortably. That's on court number 2. Again, our 2 semifinals on the top of your screen. Oscar Laside everywhere. He tries to close out Tulsa's Carlson. Derek Pham serving to again stay alive on court number 2. Back over we go to again our 2 singles matches. Not yet for Carlson, not out of his 1-4 service game yet. Again, other 2 matches. Stewart now the break lead 3-2. Wow, Harazaki and Catanzarite, they held, they fought off the break points. They've got break point chances for 3-1. To extend the lead, try to close out a victory here. First things first, we go over, yes, I do see it, court number 3, match points, Laside. That's the tennis we came here to watch. Oscar Lacide ends it in style. Come on now. 5-1, Lacide grabs it. All right, we're going to race over to court number 4 now as Magadan 2 points away with the win. Of course, Lacide building an 18-9 lead for Team Yavin. Yeah, I think it's going to be an all-Oklahoma final. 18-9, the overall score on court number 3. Of course, this one now a 19-11 lead for Team Mandlik. Match points coming up for Alan Magadan. Magadan does indeed close things out. Team Mandlik closing in. All right. Let's head on over to courts 1 and 2 right now, where again Max Stewart's got himself a match point. Oh, that's a full effort. I love it. It's for the people. Heck of an effort there from Ian Brax. Is that Brax? Is that Gadecki? No, I think that's Gadecki. My apologies. Of course, the rule in the mixed doubles on a deciding point. Guys are serving to guys, women serving to women. So here's Harazaki. An aggressive call. I've seen Harazaki make that exact leaping overhead multiple times. But all right. There it is. I made it through singles. You can make it through this. Teammates inspiring one another. Oh. That's a really nice lob. But Catanzaro doing all the little things right. Again, they're still warming up on all 3 of our other courts, so we get to lock in on this one. Hold on. Let's just play a let. That's probably the easiest situation. All right, there we go. Well litigated. Sure. You knew someone was going to say ball don't lie, right? Again, it's all square, thus the pressure. Every game, every point consequential. I'll show you that quad box here in a moment. For now, though, Gadecki game point chances. No. Arazaki says not yet. There you see. Not Hammond versus Corley and Hahn. They're about to get rocking and rolling. Galeni and Yavin taking on Suarez and Kako. Court number 4. There's not much we can do about it. Just happens to be one of those courts. So in the meantime, here we go. Deciding point coming up. Huge. It is 3-all overall here in mixed. It is, again, all squared up. Oh, almost. Almost off the racket of Gadecki. Not quite, though. Again, they're taking serves I see on court number 2. Action now officially underway in our semifinal. Donna Guzman. Mark Mandlik taking on Komar and Valentine. Would require some sort of effort. No, whoopsies. Did want to show you that, but that's hand up on me. Back over we go, don't you worry. Yeah, just didn't quite move the feet. So first break point chance fought off by Harazaki and Catanza right again. That's Ava serving on the far side, the lefty. Leads going into mixed doubles in our 2 semifinals. Significant. 2-time defending champs, Team Mandlik. Again, a very, very healthy 20-12 lead on court 4. Of course, Team Yavin, the other Sooners say, we see your 2012, we raise you, we're up 19-9. But that's clutch. 2 big overheads off the racket of Harazaki. I feel pot committed to this set. Let's go full screen. Again, 17 all overall. This is the one. This is the match we've been waiting for here today. Deciding point to take the lead. No! No! It was his easiest overhead maybe of the day. Oh, a couple of rambunctious overheads off the racket of Harazaki, sailing on him. Zoe Epps, first year playing the event, thrust into the spotlight. She will serve not only for the mixed doubles set, she'll serve for the victory. Something. Absolutely something. Take us back to the triple box as again, 2-love Galani Naven, 2-love Guzman Mandlik. Back full screen we go. Break points to force a deciding tiebreak, and that tiebreak would still be 1st to 5, win by 1. Drama. One tiebreak, all the marbles. We're going to keep it in the big screen. They'll change ends, of course, but that one's going to be 1st to 5, win by 1. Meanwhile, left side of your screen, it's real windy out on our stadium court, so I'm going to try and pull those two down for us. 2-love for each of our 2 teams in the lead. Who doesn't love a good yell? Galaney Nyaven, game point chances for 3-love. Harazaki tried to sell it. Unsuccessful in the attempt. They'll change ends, yeah, 2-all here in the tiebreak. And remember, 2 serves coming up for Catanzarite. Final 3 serves of this match will belong to the newcomer here, Zoe Epps. Pressure moment. It'll be fun to see how Epps responds as a de facto. No, it's a deciding point on serve, excuse me. No, they held. Galaney and Fien. 3-love out in front. What's the conversation? It's to 5. It's to 5, I promise. I might have to run out there and tell them. We've gone over the format, but it is a unique format, and when I say unique, I do mean one of a kind here. Only in the team tennis world you see something like this, where games decide the separation. The easiest way to remember it is simple. You have to win the final game of the match to win the match. Oh. Well, there'll be a tiebreak no matter what it may be. He wants the overhead back. Does Harazaki probably wants that volley back as well? But that one's a no-doubter. No better feeling in the world, in my opinion, than that pronated pancake. You know, when you're sending that ball over the fence as far as it will be willing to go. 3-all again. Final 3 points on serve belong to Zoe Epps. Galaney Nyaven, match points, essentially. Looking for 4-love. They'll have 2 match points. Ava took a cut. I like it. But there you see the celebration for Team Epps. They were down big, headed into men's singles. It started, certainly, with the rally from Ian Brax. He was awesome. And then Gadecki, Epps, clutch down the stretch. 5-4, they take it. It is a 1-game victory, as in the end, Team Epps knocks off Team Staker. How's that for a final score? 19-18. They'll have a chance to play for 5th place, very likely against Team Corley. Speaking of Team Corley, we can show you all of our remaining matches now. Take us over to court number taking us over to court number 2. Would help if I got it correct, wouldn't it? Corley and Hahn, early break point chances. Again, why can't you hear the action on courts 3 and 4? Well, it's because I'll turn up the volume for you. All you're going to hear is wind. Knott and Hammond out in front. We'll get back to this one. In the meantime, split screen to our 2 semifinal matches. Big serving Bruno. Two points away from sending his team to the final. And again, played a match this morning in Norman, part of a UTR event on campus, hasn't skipped a beat. And we go full screen now as it is match points for the Sooner duo of Naveen and Galaney. Book it. Your first team through to the final. It's the all-Sooner team. Bruno Naveen, who's in Galaney. Onyalomo Quadre and Oscar Lacide. They are all through to the final. Now, who will they face? That's the question, and it certainly looks like it's going to be Team Mandalik. Two-time defending champions. They're up big. They're also up a break, 3-2 in the mix, and here's how you know they're feeling good. No disrespect to him, but I know Alan Magadan is the planned nuclear option for when they need to win mixed. Up a comfortable margin here. They say, let's get Mandalik some run. Let's see what this team looks like. Going to be mindful of that wind, of course. It's been a factor all day long. Heck, when Bill Towler and I walked into the facility earlier today, 8:30, 8:45 a.m., it was also windy from the start. Now, not a cloud in the sky. The perfect day for this sort of event, of course, coming up later today. And if you're watching this and you are in the Edmond tennis area, heck, if you're within an hour, we've got a kids clinic. 4:30 today. Just about every player will be in attendance as they were for our adaptive clinic earlier this morning. It's just so fun to, again, be invested, involved with so many different people, entities here within the Oklahoma tennis community. Yeah, Mandlik left. Quite the alley for the pass. A well-struck ball from Anastasia Komar. 2-all, they'll change ends on court number 2. Thus, we can go full screen to our semifinal. Yeah, Mandlik's really found his range on that return. It's looking a lot better already. Not that it looked bad yesterday, but it's looking even better now. Deciding point, max point coming up. Donna Guzman now to serve for the match. Again, we'll get you back over to our other match here in a moment. Team Corley looking to close out the victory. They've got a healthy lead, but I suppose never say never. Nice cross there from Mark Mandlik. Good first volley, squared off. Some things you never lose, certainly. Again, the instinct there to just cover center poach, something you build over the course of your college career. It was a beautiful dip. An even better half volley from Valentine. All right, staying alive here, 4:30 all, and again, we got 2 matches remaining. Would help if I clicked the right ones, wouldn't it? 3-2 lead for Naughton Hammond. But again, Team Corley's got a very, very comfortable margin to work with, so we'll get back over to that one in a moment. In the meantime, here we go. Can Donna Guzman close things out on serve? Not to be. Komar, Valentine, they find a break. So, as always, your reminder of the rules here as Team Mandelik's up a lot. 4-all here in the tie break. 24-15 overall. So, Komar and Valentine, they win this tie break, hypothetically. They're up 5-4. The gap is 8 games. They would then have to win 8 consecutive games. That means they'd have to break Mark Mandlik twice. You imagine at that point Alan Magadan probably comes in if they would have lost 6 in a row. But unless they can rip off this tiebreak and 8+ games, it's over. Now again, it won't end until Guzman and Mandlik find a game. But that's the ultimate rule to remember. You have to win the final point to win the match. Ooh. Like smacking that forehand with authority. match points coming up. Number 2 here for Guzman and Mandlik. Or number 4 here. Not yet. Komar closing hard. I like it. Guzman, Mandlik, 5-4. Our final is set for the 3rd consecutive season. It will be Team Mandlik taking on Team Naven. Again, Mark Mandlik, Donna Guzman, Julio Garcia Ruiz, Alan Magadan taking on Bruno Naven, Oscar Lacide, Rosen Galaney, Onya Lomo Quadre. It will be an all-Sooner final. We still got one more match out here. Knott and Hammond taking on Corley and Hahn. Again, you see that overall scoreboard top right of your screen. Team Corley's up 15. Not only would they have to lose this set, they then essentially have to lose an 0-0 doubles match. Not impossible. I've seen 24 games. You might say, we don't believe you, Alex. Michigan State, Notre Dame, 2016 Club Tennis Regionals. I remember the entire building just stopped. It was just like, no way this is happening, right? How much were they down? Lost every set 6-0 in the build-up. Then came out rolling in mixed. It's a hold for Knott and Hammond, so 4-3. They are out in front. And the question again, will it be one tie break? Will it be many tie breaks? What are we going to see? Yeah, good leave. It was nice. Real smooth, real simple. Game point chances for Carmen Corley and Nathan Hahn. And again, finals now set. It'll be Team Mandlik versus Team Naven. That'll be the first place match. Of course, that 3-4 match, Team Komar gonna take on Team Carlson. So Oklahoma State Tulsa action there. Winner of this one to face Team Epps in the 5-6. Han and Corley hold 4-4 all, of course. It looks like it'll be Team Corley versus Team Epps. Looks like it'll be Team Watling taking on Team Staker. They switch ends. Remember, this tiebreak, you know the rules by now. First to 5, win by 1, 2-2-2-3. That's the serving format. 2 here, 2 there, 2 here, 3 there. That's so good. That's really, really good. Really, really good. Dare I say top 100 in the world doubles good. Points away. Of course, I believe they'll switch sides after this one. Something as they change ends. And by the way, our next match (6 p.m. Central Time start, I believe. Final round of this Invitational. Seeing a substitution, a lot of high fives handed out here. Yep. Match point fought off by Naughton. Hammond. Nevertheless, again, Han, Corley. 3 more chances to close things out.
Good hustle, good hustle.
bad shot. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I thought I was going to hit like a dirty right there.
Yeah. No, the other one. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure, it's another one. Corley's through to the 5-6. 5-4 victory here in mixed doubles. That closes out for the Corleys what ends up as a 25-9 victory over Team Watling. So, our final matches of the Oklahoma Tennis Foundation Invitational are set. In the 7-8 battle, Team Staker going to take on Team Watling Zerulo. In the 5-6 battle, it will be Team Corley taking on Team Epps, the 3-4 Team Komar taking on Team Carlson, and then your championship match, Team Mandalik looking to bring home a third consecutive crown at this event. They will take on a fellow all-Sooner squad in Team Yaven. For now, that'll do it for our coverage here of this Oklahoma Tennis Foundation Invitational. Again, our coverage picking up 6 p.m. Central Time with our championship match action. Of course, in the meantime, if you are watching this and you're in the Edmond tennis community, head on over to Edmond Center Court. This is the place to be. We've got junior tournament action happening on our back courts. We've got adult action happening in that indoor facility you see on your screen. Again, this event, of course, bringing some of the best college, professional talent we have in Oklahoma together. It's just an awesome weekend for tennis, and all for an exceptional cause as well as the Oklahoma Tennis Foundation. Bill Towler refers to him as I'm blanking on the United Way, excuse me, the United Way of Oklahoma tennis. They raise the money, they hand out that money, they try to build courts in communities that wouldn't otherwise have access to this sport. They try to make sure every community that desires it has the sort of tennis programming it would need to foster the development of this sport within every community. Again, if every state had an Oklahoma Tennis Foundation, our sport would just be in the healthiest possible place. So a thank you again to the entire team here. Bill Towler, the Minahan family, Carmen Bond, so many others who helped make an event like this possible. Of course, for us, one more match still to go. 6 p.m. final match of the day. It will be Team Mandalik taking on Team Yaven for the title. Hope to see you all then. For now, for everyone who's contributed to our coverage, I'm your host, Alex Gruskin. You've been watching the 2025 Oklahoma Tennis Foundation Invitational. We will see you all at 6 p.m. Central Time for our championship match.